Good morning, students. I am Sophia Sultana from G. Pullareddy Degree and PG College. I am your English ma'am. Today I am going to explain you about a lesson from your first unit, third sum. The name of the lesson is A Wrong Man in Worker's Paradise. Before going to explain you about the poem, I would like to ask you, what are your hobbies? Everybody will have different hobbies. And art and painting is one of the hobbies for most of the people in the world. But nowadays, do you think, is there any value for this art and painting? There is so much of values for doctors and engineers, softwares, so on. But there is no recognition for a painter in the society. Actually, what is art? Art influences the society by instilling the values. And art builds a communication between different people and different cultures. Now let us start about the story Wrong Man in Worker's Paradise. It was written by Rabindranath Tagore, a famous writer. He was born in the year 1961 and died in 1941. He was born in Calcutta. He was a poet, a short story writer, song composer, an essayist, a playwright, and moreover a painter. He won the Nobel Prize in 1913 for his collection of poems by name Gitanjali. He was the first Indian to win this Nobel Prize. He wrote so many songs, about approximately 2000 songs in Bengali. This is the brief description of Rabindranath Tagore. And this Tagore, this author, he wrote this story, A Wrong Man in Worker's Paradise. Why it is a wrong man? The author describes about a protagonist, a man who always believes, who do not believe in utility. Why? Because he never does the work. He don't know what is the work. He doesn't know the meaning of the work. He is kind of idle man, a lazy man. And he always indulges in mad whims. He is very inactive person and his only work is doing the painting and coloring them. Whatever he sees, even the utensils, even so many things, he draws lines and he colors them, he paints them. That is only he knows. Now there is a twist in the plot of the story. While this man lives on the earth, as I told you, he never does any work at all. Other activities he doesn't know at all. He simply sits and paints and unnecessary things. After some time he dies. And after his death, an aerial messenger from Worker's Paradise, he by mistake, he brings this man into the workers' paradise. And there he was very much surprised to see the work people are doing there. All the people in the workers' paradise, they run from pillar to post. They are very active and doing work, and they do the work from morning to night, day and night, day and night, day and night, like that, without any tiredness, without any laziness, that too not with fear but with so much happiness they do their work. And like that, the activity is going on in workers' paradise from morning to night, every day. That is the routine of the people there. They bless, they think that the work is a blessing for them, given by God. So they happily do the work. And there is one girl, also there who is very much active, and who is of course a pretty girl is there, and she also do her work from morning to evening. Every day she do her work, and she goes every day to the silent torrent, to the stream, with her pitcher. Pitcher means not picture, it is pitcher, P-I-T-C-H-E-R. She takes that pitcher in her hands, she goes to the stream and brings water. That is her duty. And this man, who was brought by the serial messenger, he doesn't know the work, he just observes the people there. He stands there, he looks at this pretty girl going and coming continuously with so much of happiness, without expressing any laziness or tiredness. He wonders to observe this girl who is doing continuously her job, but he doesn't know what she is doing. He doesn't know what the other people are doing there. Go inside, what is his work there? He just stands absent-minded. He lounges, he wanders here and there without any work. He lounges in the garden. And this girl also observes this man. And why this man is standing without any work? Then one day, she asks this man, do you want any work? And this man replies, what work? I don't have any time to spare for work. This girl wonders and goes away, confused. Then, daily she observes this man standing there, looking at her work. Then, again she asks her, do you want, shall I give some work to you? Then he says, could you please lend me your pitcher, one of your pitchers to me? She thinks that he too wanted to bring water along with her. Oh, she happily gives that pitcher to him. But what he did, he just by taking that pitcher in his hands, he draws lines on it and begins to color it. She wonders, what you are doing? She wonders. She takes the pitcher in her hand and he asks him, what is this? He says nothing. What is the purpose? There is no purpose at all for this. He replies. She is very much confused. And she takes that pitcher in her hand. She goes home. she became restless. She is in total confusion and she observes that picture under the lamp also. She wants to she wants to understand the meaning of that lines, and she wanted to understand the color that man makes it. But she could not understand anything. Throughout the night, she is restless, sleepless, and soon after the morning, she she goes again to that man and she gives back that picture, and he asks him, do you want another work? Then he says, give me your ribbons. I want to color them. I want to make a knot in your plait, in your hair. And with this reply, she is a bit confused, but she helps him. Then he questions him, why you want to do all these things? I want to decrease, I want to minimize, I want to lessen your burden, because I am observing you. You are going here and there, running and doing so much of work. So I want to decrease your burden from your shoulders. He says, then this girl also begins to help him in coloring and making that beautiful ribbons. She is also sits by his side and help him in his in other words, she wants to learn all those things by herself. Like this, some days goes, and because she sits there without doing her actual duty, without performing her actual duty in the paradise, her work is total pending. Not only her work, because her work is pending, other works also pending. Others are also the people in the paradise who used to be very active. They slow down their work. Lot of work is pending there in workers' paradise. And finally, the elders in the paradise, they were surprised. They were confused why this work is not happening, why this work is not moving forward, why there is lot of work is pending. What is the reason for this? Who is behind this pending? Then the president of the world in the paradise, he calls for a meeting. He summons all the people of the workers' paradise. Then he questions the people. They say that this is when man has come into the paradise. The aerial messenger has brought him into the paradise. Then the president of the paradise, he summons this aerial messenger. He calls for aerial messenger, and the aerial messenger comes and he clarifies. He says that it is his own mistake. By mistake, he brought a wrong man into the paradise. Because of him only, everything goes in a wrong way. The activity is halted. Everything is pending. Then the president and the other elders, they want to bring this man. They calls for this man, and the man comes and stands before them. The president then say that president as well as other people, they saw him They understands his behavior by seeing his attire, his dress, his belongings and everything that is new for them. They understand that he is unfit to be in the paradise. Then the president of the paradise, he commands him to go away to leave the paradise. When he hears the president's words, he felt very happy because all these days he is in confusion and he wanted to go back, and happily he takes all his belongings and he is about to leave. At that time, the girl, this active girl, by seeing that he is leaving the paradise, she also follows him. By seeing her behavior, the people, they were stunned. They were silent. They were unable to utter anything at all. They were stunned at the behavior of this girl. She goes away along with him. She says, "Stay, I am also coming with you." This is the end of the story. Why? What is the reason that the girl leaves this paradise and goes with him? Because maybe she understands the value of what. That's why she wants to help this man in his work, in his real work. So this is the reality of art. After some time, I will tell you some more points about the art. Thank you. I hope you understood the story.